Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me put my headset on. All right, Cherry Hills by Stevie. I just got in. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Time. And I really don't remember where we are. Okay, so we got to get our worker going. All right. So he's doing his thing. Okay. We are going to go pick up some straw. See, it's coming back to me. All right. Now, hopefully, if you find me on Twitch, you can watch the stream, join me on Discord, and chat with Twitch chat. So, I don't know how it's going to work. This is the first time in Farm Sim that I've got everything working together. So, we'll see how it goes. All right. Now we are not using seasons. And we're just getting down to some farming. So we're going to plow all our fields. Do oilseed radish. And the whole 9 yards. We are going to support our beer and whiskey And I think I got to change out the whiskey to the whiskey and rum. But we'll check the mods after we do some field work. So everything we do is going to be to sell beer and whiskey and to support our cows and sell milk. We're also going to have a bunch of greenhouses. And we're just going to have fun and play. Until you know what. I'm really looking forward to Farm Sim 19. I started in the franchise at the end of Farm Sim 15. Fell in love with the game and did all of this with 17, including map mod making. And I struggle with that, and I found it took too much time away from the rest of it. So hopefully Giant's Editor will get a bit of an overhaul. I haven't really heard. I haven't been on that community lately. But if it did get the overhaul that I'm hoping, it should be a little easier to use, a little more powerful, and I think that I will go ahead and make my map. I've got the idea, I've drawn it out on paper like 100 times. I've talked about it on my channel. The whole idea is to have a long north-south oriented map. And I could never figure that out. So, but with the help of the community, I'll be able to get that figured out. And then have either ocean or lake on the east, city to the south, forest to the north, and I'm almost full. And a super highway and train to the west running north and south. So the other idea is that we would have 3 tiers. You'd have basically the beach tier, and there would be a road and village and some houses and shops and some sell points. And you would have a train running in from the beach right up against a cliff, and also you would have a roadway that climbs the cliff to the second tier. And this is the main tier. Here we go. We're full, 50,000 liters. Now, of course, I didn't watch because I just felt like playing. I didn't watch the previous. I gotta check on something. So, please excuse me for just a minute. I shall be right back. I promise it won't be long. Okay, see, that wasn't too long. Oh. So I didn't watch, I was saying I didn't watch the previous episode. I just know we're going to pick up the rest of this straw. I know that I fed the cows. Well, you don't feed them per se. I put the bedding in the cow barn, and now we're going to go to the composter. And I believe we're going to be making pallets and barrels from logs. Then that's already on the map. And then we need the barrels for the whiskey and the rum, the pallets for the beer, and then of course water and the grains. So after we pick up the straw, I will, and I don't think I have it downloaded, I will get a mod. I'll have to go off and come back on. I'll get a mod to buy all the fruits, and we can get our production up and running. Though it's very expensive, so we won't do that all the time. But we'll just get it started. For now, you remember, and it's still going, okay. This is where we left, and okay, there's our semi. He just dropped all his diesel fuel in there. All right. Now I gotta get the proper angle. Ooh. Come on, baby. Ah. Wrong way. All right, let's get this. Okay, looks like we're there. All right, here we go. Now, stream chat. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Well, let me see. I'm still learning. Okay, I just chatted myself. Hold on just a sec. Okay, that was a test. So, yay, that all worked. Now, what I should do is just go off and get those mods. I just want to play for a while. I'm tired. I flew all night from Lima to Miami. Drove up here. They closed the express lanes. I-95 was solid packed on a Saturday morning. Like, what the heck are you doing? Messing with my drive home. But I put some Led Zeppelin on and just cruised home. Oh, I gotta sell that little water tank I just saw by my cows, which are off to the right. There's still a lot to do. And I have a list. At least I have a piece of paper. We'll get ready. Excuse me. So I'm going to stream till 10 this morning. It'll only be about 45 minutes by the time I actually got going. Maybe even less. But I'll have the episode up on YouTube later. Well, no, I got to go to Guayaquil tonight. I came in and I go right back out. Okay. Let's make sure that my back end is closed. Yes. All right. We're picking up the straw and we're going to make the compost with it. Okay. Then we're going to get all of our factories up and running. And we will be producing whiskey, beer, biogas. Actually, we could forego the biogas. Maybe we'll forego the biogas, but we'll be making biodiesel, or bio oil is what that mod calls it. We make that from canola. Did I put both? I think I planted both. So we'll go ahead and do both. I'll try not to do more than 3 trees at a time. Just trees get so, yeah. I mean, I've got hours of video of me doing forestry on FS17. Because you end up doing it. That's why I want to have other things to do. And I mean, we every morning we collect our eggs, and then tend to our animals, and then do our field work, and we should just end with 3 trees. Put the logs where they need to go, and be done with it. If I can get Pilot 310 to play multiplayer, this is a good map for multiplayer. And I have to sleep some, but if he is available today, and of course he's got to download the mods, he has, I know, the majority of them, but I keep changing. I go on Mod Hub, and then Mod Hoster, and then mod.co.uk. I think that's what it is. And I'm constantly searching for mods. I went through my factory stage, and this map is a testament to that. In fact, I'm holding myself back from doing too many. There's a bakery, a creamery. I mean, it can really get crazy. So I just decided on the booze, and I like to do animals, so we're going to do cows. And I like the big biogas plant where I get silage out of the thing, and so that's freaking awesome. Oh, getting full, getting 3/4 of the way. So I don't know the other day what happened. I don't think I did anything differently, but I obviously must have. And I got the chat up on the screen. I can see it if you guys type something. And I believe Discord's working just fine. So if you find me on Twitch, you can join Discord, and I can hear you talk. Now, everything worked beautifully. No, I shouldn't say that. The Twitch chat still didn't work. but but everything else worked great on Factorio. And I don't have enough time today, but I will be getting back to that. Jack Daniels 552 helped me immensely with the game, and he was going to go over with me some of my settings for chat and try to get me up to speed. But I think I've got everything working. I thought maybe it was just Farm Sim that was blocking it somehow. It's temperamental. Farm Sim is temperamental with XSplit Gamecaster, which is what I'm using. I guess the vast majority of people are using OBS because it's free. Well, I make enough coin to buy this. Supposedly this was easier, and it probably is. I don't know. I just I have this now, so I can't see changing it out. So we'll get it. The Twitch chat, it's pretty bland. I think I can color it up and change the font, that kind of thing, but I haven't messed with that. I was just trying to get it up on the screen. Now my overlay for Discord also has a chat press numpad period to chat in general. I haven't messed with that yet. Oh, so yeah, there we go. So you can chat in Discord too. So sorry, wasn't paying attention. Emergency stop. Oh, I wonder, can I put straw in here? Or will it only be grass? Oh. I'm not getting a message. Let me go check this out. Stand by, one. And straw may not go in here. This may only be chaff or grass. Whoops. So we found that. We found the answer to that. Okay. Now, I might do pigs. I don't know. Might do pigs just because I have a pig food maker. And I believe this is full. It carries maybe it's not full. Let's put some more in here. Having these mods and not knowing how much product they take is something, you got to experiment. So I got 40,000 liters. I'm sorry, 50,000 liters. I had 46 in there. In fact, we can go watch. That's 65, 70,000. $90. Okay. So it's got 93,673. If it takes 100, we'll know next load. So here we go again. I'm going to definitely do multiplayer. On 19. I haven't done nearly enough of it, and I enjoy it. But I'm getting all this set so that I can record it. And let's, we're going to pick up the straw. Haha, Captain Mac. That's why you don't text and drive. Okay, pick up the straw and feed whiskey and beer with everything they need. Now we'll see if we can stop the embarrassment. Just call me Crash. I haven't done any mod reviews, but I think what I'll do, probably on this map, one of these episodes is we'll go behind the scenes and we'll show the setup. With all the mods that that I actually use. I have tons of mods, but I'm going to show you the mods I actually use. You'll see a lot of them in game. Of course, Courseplay is going on right now over on I think it's 13. Getting that field plowed, field 3. Alright, well, I need to look. Ooh, moved a little bit. So it's general chat, the Discord chat. I actually have two chat windows going on. I guess I don't need, that's kind of overkill. But Discord's on this one, and I have to. I know Discord has a Factorio voice and a Farm Sim voice, but the text, I don't know if I made separate channels, so you're texting in general if you're on the Discord chat. You pesky little spot, you. Get over here. The pickup on this giant forage wagon must be not the hugest thing. It's definitely inside the footprint of the wheels. Of course, I got the twin wheels on this, so. Where are we? 20,000 almost, so not even halfway. What I'm doing single player would be very difficult with seasons. Though with buying the fruits, you got a little head start. Here's a trick. I know it's the last month of Farm Sim 17, but start without seasons and harvest everything that's grown. Whatever the mod map maker or Goldcrest Valley, you have some wheat, you can get that. And then save your game, take your wheat to put it wherever you want, collect your straw, do all that. Get the fields to the point where they're just bare. Maybe cut some grass. Excuse me. And then start seasons. It'll reset your fields to bare, but you've already got them bare. And you're good to go. So, a little trick, or get the Suzy, SUZI mod buy all fruits. Now there's a buy all fruit mod. It's not working. At least the one I downloaded is not working. So sounds good, but I didn't get it to work. and but the one by Susie, and it's a big long name. It's an acronym, whatever the word is. Each letter stands for something. So and I don't know what they are. Some of them are in German. But anyway, stuff's expensive. It's like they just take, I don't know, 1.5 or 2 times, 1.75 times what the in-game price is for each thing. So I did a 40,000 liter tipper of canola. It was $87,000. Now I cheated the money in, so who cares? That's on another map, not this map. I was just checking it out, and on mid-gray we're doing the same thing, but on Goldcrest Valley, and slightly different mods, which I gotta organize my mods better. One thing I hope Giants does is organize their in-game mods. It takes forever to search for a mod, and it's not even searchable. You got to go through one by one, rolling your mouse wheel. It's just come on, make it searchable. Don't have things in multiple places, or have they have the latest and the best, and and then they have different categories, and then at the end they have beta, and tons of great mods are in beta, but Giants never seems to go through and say, okay, well, this one worked for hundreds of different people, it must be good, we'll put it in a regular category. So I'm not really sure what their idea is there, but they need to clean that up, because it's very difficult to use when it gets full, like at the end of the 2 years. So all right. Gotta have a little too much. See if I can save this. Oh, got it. Okay, it stopped. So now we know, once we get out and look at it. And like we surmised, 100,000. That's a lot of liters. All right. All right. Yeah, it's catching up with me. I'm getting really tired. My bed is calling me. Mm-hmm. We'll just go down here and pick up some of these little curlicue areas that I would miss otherwise, or have to make insanely tight turns to get. All right. I can't remember where I left off. So it turns out the first officer I was working with today used to date one of my wife's friends. And it was kind of interesting because, we were just talking in general, and it's like, oh, I have this friend, and she works for where she works, and we're not going to give names or anything just because it's not important. But he used to date her, and I thought I recognized him from somewhere. We all went out to an Irish pub here in town, and he was there, and I knew I saw him somewhere before, but I could not place him. It just wasn't happening. And that's where it was. So, anyway, that was a super coincidence. He lives really close to me. I mean, he's right around the, not around the corner. I had that happen too in Frisco, Colorado. One of our pilots who was in the same crash pad as me in Chicago ended up living, an eighth of a mile away. He now has a house, or had a house, in Panama City, Florida, the Panhandle, and that's right where the hurricane hit. So I should text him and find out how he fared. But yeah, he's a 7-3 captain, and just happy as a clam. And he's counting the months till retirement, because I'm counting the years still. But he's months away. I mean, might be 16 months away, but whatever it is, So good for him. His wife is a flight attendant, and also, I don't think she's flying anymore. I think she's a real estate agent now, just doing that. So, see, I think when we go over stuff like this, we leave a little on both sides, which is unfortunate, but just that's the way it goes. So we got to harvest and collect the wheat, and now we're doing, of course, the straw. And we really do need to get organized. I don't have any of my notes anywhere, because I just wanted to play. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. All right, we'll get this load. That'll be a good stopping point. It's just bedtime. I don't have to leave for work until 4 this afternoon. I'll set my alarm for 3. I gotta plug in all my electronics so they're charged. Then it's off to Betty Bay. It's nice. I could never do this. Well, my wife might go to the beach, but she's in Israel right now, so I have the house to myself for what it's worth. So no TV, though our smart TV has a YouTube viewer, so I sit and I watch YouTube videos. So that's freaking awesome. I'm almost afraid to, but I could hook the computer, the laptop, up to the TV and play Farm Sim on a 65-inch screen. But hey, come on. I'm happy here in my little desk. We may at some point, of course, the composter is operating. So we don't know how much it'll take because it eats through it every time we dump some in because we put the fuel in. The way all of these factories work in this game is you put all the ingredients in, and then at some random time, game time, a minute or two later, 5 minutes later, it starts. It's all automatic. So I don't know what it looks at for time, but it just starts up. Both the beer, the brewery, and the whiskey distillery, they make one pallet at a time. So once their output is full, they stop. And you got to get a pallet fork and go and move it. And that's okay, you know. But you can store it on a flatbed, I guess, you know, and then go ahead and there we go. Slowed down a little bit early that time. Usually you have to come crashing through here using an emergency stop. So it's doing its thing still. Now once it runs out of fuel, we can continue filling it if we still have straw and see if there is an end to it. All right. Oh, I am tired now. tell you what. Okay. We are done for this episode. So YouTubers, like and subscribe, click on the bell, Twitch, follow, and thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll get the Discord chat figured out, how to get that in the Farm Sim chat channel, and we will continue to have a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the farm. Good day.